The unwavering commitment of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to the fight against corruption in Nigeria has gradually revamped the country's dented image as a den of corruption. This feat is as a result of years of toil and sweat. You can also be part of the struggle by shunning all forms of economic crimes and corruption. It's another beautiful edition of The Eagle, brought to you by the Public Affairs Department of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. My name is Aisha Gambari. Thank you and welcome on board.
Imagine a society where everything works. Durable road networks, stable electricity supply, portable water, well-equipped and functional healthcare facilities, quality education for all, affordable housing schemes, social security benefits, job creation, and a lot more that makes life comfortable to live. That is an ideal society. We can only achieve these if we all play our part. Say no to corruption to enjoy these benefits. Kill corruption to save Nigeria. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Acting Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, received Special African Anti-Corruption Crusader Award, just as the Commission receives an Outstanding Exhibitors Award at the just concluded 2019 Abuja International Ombud Expo. Also today, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in collaboration with the University of Abuja, is to run postgraduate courses related to anti-corruption. And on our special focus segment, we'll bring you highlights of activities from the Kaduna Zonal Office of the EFCC. Please stay tuned. Details of this and many more reports will come your way right after this break. Don't go away. It is a season of laurels for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, as the acting chairman of the commission, Ibrahim Magu, in recognition of his strong commitment to the fight against corruption in Nigeria, receives the African Union Economic, Social and Cultural Council Special African Anti-Corruption Award Crusader. The award is part of the Council's strong determination to support President Muhammadu Buhari and other African heads of state and government in the inevitable war against corruption in Africa. Martha Eche has more on this.
It would be recalled that the African Union AU in 2018 appointed President Muhammadu Buhari as its anti-corruption champion. The AU ECOSOC Nigeria, in fulfillment of its statutory responsibility, decided to domesticate the policies, programs and frameworks of the AU in Nigeria, culminating in the prestigious award of Special African Anti-Corruption Crusader on Magu, which is the first of its kind. In his welcome address, the Nigerian AU ECOSOC representative, Dr. Tunji John Ashaulu, congratulated Magu for the award. He noted that Magu was chosen based on merit and his unwavering commitment to the anti-graft war in Nigeria. Ashaulu described the EFCC boss as a fearless and dogged anti-corruption crusader whose courage to fighting corruption even amongst high-level individuals is uncommon. He congratulated Magu for the well-deserved award, which is geared towards celebrating his courageous service as a force, promoting a most noble, acceptable and positive initiative that will change Africa's social, economic and political history forever. He called on all African leaders, civil society, non-governmental organizations and other civil rights organizations across Africa to come together and fight corruption as a veritable pathway to the achievement of AU Agenda 2063. Also speaking at the event, The chairman of the occasion, Mr. Tayo Oyetibo, SAN, expressed optimism that corruption can be defeated in Africa, noting that Magu has all it takes to lead the fight, as he is one that will not compromise when it comes to fighting corruption. In his remark, Professor Yemi Akinseye George, SAN, who could not hide his excitement on the numerous achievements recorded by the EFCC under the watch of Magu, noted that the EFCC boss remained an outstanding leader as far as fighting corruption and financial crimes and corruption is concerned. George, who is a professor of public law and president, Center for Social Legal Studies, praised Magu for putting in his best to make Nigeria a corrupt-free nation. Also speaking, Abu Zer E.M. Iligai, who was the special guest of honor at the occasion, expressed happiness for witnessing the ceremony, which he said was a plus for Nigeria and Africa. Magu, who was delighted about the award, dedicated it to the victims of corruption in Africa. The anti-graft czar thanked the organizers for the award and for counting him worthy. He promised to do more in the war against graft until Nigeria and Africa are free from corrupt practices. The award ceremony, which took place at the Ladikwali Hall, Sheraton Hotel, Abuja, attracted dignitaries including Festus Keyamo, Minister of State for Labor and Employment, and Abike Dabiri Erewa, Chairman, Nigerian Diaspora Commission.
Thank you. On behalf of African Union, this is a specialized plate number confirming on our acting chairman as part of AU Agenda 2023 as an ambassador of African Union. A round of applause, please. 2063, yeah.
In a related development, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, received the Outstanding Exhibitors Award at the just concluded Abuja International Ombuds Expo 2019. The International Ombudsman Expo 2019 was organized by a United Kingdom-based company in collaboration with the Public Complaints Commission, PCC, Nigeria. The event, which had in attendance ombudsmen from over 50 African countries, took place at the Sheraton Hotels in Abuja. The expo brought together over 500 national and specialty ombudsmen and grievance handling officers from over 100 countries in an exhibition of the role and operations of these unique institutions in facilitating better governance and driving performance in government and organizations across the world. The EFCC was part of these exhibitors. The EFCC, amongst other items, displayed various incriminating instruments recovered from fraudsters, items such as fake currencies, both local and international, fake charms and effigies, fake jewelry, fake international passports of different countries, fake credit cards, fake Canadian and UK visas, and chemicals purportedly used in producing fake currencies were displayed to the amazement of the visitors.
This bottle was seized from a fraudster. He used this to deceive someone, that he has powers that can call spirits to act. That the spirits were the ones who slotted this into the bottle. And so, of course, you would ask, this thing is bigger than the cup. So how does he go in? That's the area he now capitalizes on. Because you'll be wondering, if he can have powers to make this go into the bottle, then his powers are real. So what he did was, there's a machine he used in cutting glass. He cuts the glass here. After cutting it here, he slotted this down,
put it back,
and sealed it back. And they wrote Arabic inscriptions that don't have meaning. I read Arabic and I understand Arabic. So, and I've read this thing, it doesn't have any meaning. But somebody who doesn't know what read Arabic or understand the letters, you see Arabic inscriptions and say, oh, this malam is real for doing this.
The EFCC exhibition, which has hosted several dignitaries including President Muhammadu Buhari, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, and other important dignitaries, was created in order to bring the audience close to some unbelievable exhibits recovered from fraudsters and criminals. Martha Eche reporting.
Glad to know you're still there. Acting Chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has charged students in the country to imbibe the culture of integrity, accountability, transparency and honesty in their daily lives. He gave the advice when students of various schools came on an excursion to the EFCC headquarters in Jabi, Abuja. Abbas Abubakar Umar has details.
The schools, which include Faria Academy, Dovland High School and New Capital School, led by their teachers, were on an excursion of the EFCC headquarters building. The EFCC boss, who was represented at the occasion by the head Creative Communications Unit EFCC, Aisha Lare Musa, further cautioned the student against corruption. He urged the student to shun bad attitudes and pick the good ones, be disciplined and make integrity their watchword.
Most of the adults that you see that are corrupt today, it didn't start in their places of work. It started from home. And from home to where? To school, primary, to where? Secondary, to where? Tertiary. So, corruption comes in stages.
Explaining the responsibilities of the EFCC to the student, Magu said the EFCC has been very effective in its activities. He said amongst other achievements recorded by the Commission is the conviction of 2 former governors, many internet fraudsters, final forfeiture of properties worth billions of naira and several billions of naira recovered from looters. Also addressing the student head Enlightenment and Reorientation EFCC, Ahmadine Samin, urged them to do the right thing at all times.
Whenever you see anything that is going wrong, don't keep quiet, don't close your mouth. When you see indiscipline or things that are bad, you must report to your teacher, or if it's at home, you report to your parents, who will do the necessary things to discipline the person involved.
He further informed the students of the whistleblowing policy of the federal government and urged them to embrace it and expose corruption through the policy. Abbas Abubakar Umar reporting for the Eagle.
And still on the program, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC and the University of Abuja are to run postgraduate corruption-related courses. This was disclosed when the delegation from the university, led by its Vice-Chancellor, Professor Abdurrashid Nahalla, paid a courtesy visit to the EFCC headquarters in Abuja. Ilyasu Haruna Bala has this and more.
Magu stated that the programs will cover fields such as forensic accounting, law enforcement, criminal justice administration, cybercrime, and digital forensics. The programs are intended to boost research and training in the fight against corruption. The EFCC boss further disclosed that the 2 institutions had set up a joint committee to work out modalities for the programs, including securing accreditation by the National Universities Commission. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Abuja, Abdurrashid Nahalla, on his part, noted that confronting crime and criminality requires intellectual bent if the war must be won. The BC further disclosed that the university was joining forces with the EFCC because of the need for everybody and institutions to be part of the anti-corruption war. He added that the overall goal of the academic programs was to build expertise that would tackle the problem of corruption in the society.
Absolutely. It's a collaboration in which we're joining forces in the area of research, in the area of training. We are realizing that in this nation, the issue of crime and criminals, the issue of the global world, the global age, the atomic age, needs this kind of joining of forces.
Still on courtesy visit, the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has been commended on the success recorded so far by the commission in the areas of conviction and recoveries in the last 4 years. This came as the executive secretary of the Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NETI, Waziri Adio, paid a courtesy visit to the EFCC headquarters, Jabi, Abuja. Adio, who led the delegation, said a partnership between the two government organizations will strengthen the working relationship between them. He applauded the doggedness of the EFCC boss in the fight against corruption, describing him as an amazing fighter. He also stated that NATI is working on publishing the names and positions of contractors who have defaulted on their contract agreements so that Nigerians will know more about the alleged contractors that failed to deliver their services after collecting contract funds. Responding, the acting chairman of the EFCC pledged to collaborate with NATI and added that the commission in investigating and prosecuting economic and financial crimes offenders. The anti-graft Caesar reiterated his stance on the fight against corruption, stressing that killing corruption is the only way that Nigerian children will have a better future. Ilyasu Haruna Bala, reporting for the Eagle.
Corruption is a cankerworm, na cankerworm. I said na cankerworm, na cankerworm. Corruption don't finish our country. Nigeria women rise up and come together, oh yeah.
Every woman come out, but we fight corruption together, oh. Every woman fall out, but we kill corruption together, oh.
Them they thief our money, send them obodo yibo. Children they suffer every day, better school in no day. Nigeria women come, oh, women from every sector, make we fight corruption, we won't kill our country. Them go collect money for light, chop the money, light we no see. Good road and good health we no see. I said na cankerworm, oh, na cankerworm, oh.
Join the EFCC in its crusade to rid Nigeria of corruption. Naija, now we all know.
You're still watching the program, The Eagle, brought to you by the Public Affairs Department of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Please follow up on EFCC activities via www.efccnigeria.org. Like our page on facebook.com/official EFCC. You can also follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram using the handle @official EFCC. Next is the special focus segment. The Kaduna State Office of the EFCC was created in 2017 by the acting chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu. In this special report, the Eagle team spoke with Melafia Yakubu, the zonal head, who said the zone engages in rigorous public enlightenment campaigns in order to prevent corruption. This report was compiled by Zainab Sani Ahmed and Anna Awe Akusin and is presented by Ilyasu Haruna Bala. Over to you, Ilya.
The word Kaduna was derived from a combination of a Bagi word, Odna, which is the name of a river, and the Hausa word for crocodile, which is Kada. It is indicative that the name Kaduna was taken up by Lord Frederick Lugard and his colonial colleagues when they moved the capital of the then northern region from Zungeru to Kaduna City in 1916. The state is located in the northern part of Nigeria's high plains. In its constitutional mandate, which empowers the Commission to correct any form of economic and financial crimes in the country, the EFCC, led by its acting chairman Ibrahim Magu, took its anti-corruption initiative to Kaduna State by creating the Kaduna Zonal Office in July 2017. The office, which was commissioned by the Kaduna State Governor Ahmad Nasiru El-Rufai, began operations immediately and today has several achievements to its name, amongst which is the calculated war against the influx of cybercrime perpetrators who are running away from other parts of the country due to incessant raids of their hideouts by the Commission. Melafia Yakubu is the zonal head.
The achievement within the shortest possible time was very, very tremendous, very, very huge. Looking at the situation I found on ground, I think I took over the office on the 7th of March 2019. At that time, the Commission, the Kaduna Zonal Office has about 4 or 3 convictions. And now we are about 29, 30. So it's huge. That is within the 6 months that I stayed there, we'll be able to achieve that. We also have
have entering for futures for close to about 12 properties.
He said the zonal office came at a time that Yahoo boys began to relocate to the state after receiving heat from the commission in other parts of the country.
I think I'm one of the people that gave them heat in Benin, and then the heat they're receiving from other parts of the country, so they are running back to Kaduna. And knowing their modus operandi, and coming from the area where it's highly infested with such kind of crime, could easily dictate who they are and how they operate. I sent my men out, and I think we arrested close to about 50 or 60, 50 something of them. And out of them, some are still facing trial, while some have been convicted already.
On strategies employed towards achieving the desired results, Melafia said his leadership style, which allows everyone under his watch to exhibit his or her potentials, has helped tremendously in channeling the zonal office towards greater achievements. He added that apart from leadership, the zonal office also conducts all its activities within the ambit of the rule of law.
We have to taught how to investigate and how to get convictions. And those are the modes we use to ensure that all the cases we took to court are properly guided by law.
What strategies are you putting in place in ensuring that Kaduna State and its environs do not become safe haven for internet fraudsters, also known as Yahoo boys?
We have some good informants that are giving us reliable information. And I also went on air to inform the landlords and the owners of hotels that in any case I found any of these people residing or habitating in any of their properties, we invoked a section of the law that gave us power to deal with the owner of such properties.
What is the zonal office's relationship with the host community?
They are very, very appreciative. And with the arrest, the convictions, I think Kaduna people are happy. The other states also are happy that we are in there to be able to help curtail some of the excesses.
The Kaduna Zonal Office, apart from enforcement, arrest and prosecution of economic and financial crime offenders, also carry out rigorous public enlightenment campaigns in order to prevent corruption and also to educate the public from falling victims of fraud and other financial related offenses.
We collaborate with the NYC to go to schools. I think we're able to go to markets and motor parks. The Public Affairs Department have been able to do that already. And presently, I think the Human Rights Commission is partnering with us. We are going to have a program soon. And the NUJ are also partnering with us. We also had the opportunity to talk to the lawyers during their law week, and I told them, I said, lawyers are partners with us.
Some residents of the state who spoke to the Eagle say the coming of EFCC to the state is a welcome development as the Commission is working towards combating corruption in the country.
It's a very good and welcoming idea because the administration, their effort in trying to curb corruption, the establishment of EFCC here in Kaduna, which is one of the center of the north. So it is a very good idea.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, mana gode ma Allah. Wannan office ana marabar shi. Nunan da muke zaune da shi muna kuma muna gode ma Allah da Allah kawo shi wannan. Don mutane da dama suna gode ma waɗannan masu wannan aiki saboda ana kwato haƙƙin mutane. Wani zai ga cin haƙƙinka amma da ka kawo na wurin sai an kwato ma haƙƙinka. Mutane da yawa akwai abokanmu da dama da suke ta alfahari da wannan abu. Gaskiya suna yabon wannan ma'aikata kuma Allah shi wannan ma'aikata albarka kuma Allah su musu jagora akan aikin da suke.
It is a very good one since it's like a federal thing, and I think every state should have it. They've been doing a good job because at times when I come, there's some things I see around and it's obvious that they are working.
They also appeal to the federal government to establish more offices in other states, as the presence of EFCC in all the 36 states of the country will go a long way in curbing corruption. Ilyasu Haruna Bala, reporting for the Eagle.
And with that special report, it's a wrap on this week's edition of the Eagle. Please join us again next time for another interesting package. Visit our website at www.efccnigeria.org and like our page on facebook.com/official EFCC. You can also follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram at official EFCC. My name is Aisha Gambari. Thank you for watching and God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.